Welcome to the Bellingham-Whatcom County League of Women Voters primary candidate interviews. The League is a nonpartisan organization. We never support or oppose a party or a candidate. My name is Janet Ott. I'm the interviewer, and my guest is Austin Anderson, who is running for the office of Public Utilities District Number 1, Position 2. This primary season, we are asking all the candidates the same three questions. The candidates, Austin's responses will remain on our website until after the elections on August 6th, 2024. So, candidate Austin, thank you very much for agreeing to this interview and for seeking to serve in public office. So I have three questions and you have 2 minutes to answer the question. Now, here's the first question, candidate Anderson. What should voters know about you that differentiates you from the other candidates? Go ahead.
Thanks, Janet. I think one of the big things that sets me apart is my willingness to hear out all ideas. Um, I feel too often in politics, whether that's local, municipal, federal, state, anything like that, uh, we have people that go in with preconceived notions, preconceived ideas, and there's less willingness to work across the aisle or find creative ways to accomplish everyone's goals. I like to think outside the box. I don't want to just be stuck in one form of thinking or think that there's only one path forward. I think it's better to think about things critically and come up with new ideas to solve today's ever-changing problems. Um, I also think that when we talk about elections, especially on the local side, you get a lot of flyers in the mail. Oh, here, vote for me. I want to earn your vote. And then after that, oftentimes it's radio silence. You don't know what's going on. And what I would like to do is, should I be elected, is I want to be able to give the people I'm representing updates on what is going on, whether it's something they agree with or not. I want to be able to open the lanes for dialogue and have those conversations, whether they be good or tough. Um, that way, everyone feels as if they're represented and people are aware of what's going on. Um, I think those are some of the things that set me apart and something that I know I would look for in a being represented.
Okay, thank you. So here's the second question. If you're elected, what are the most important and compelling issues that you would hope to work on? Go ahead.
Yeah, uh, there's a lot of things that have changed over the past few years, and a lot of conversations being held right now about utilities and utility issues within the state of Washington. Um, Water rights, um, the potential for elimination of natural gas, switching things to more electric. Um, to me, the biggest thing that I want to ensure is that the public has options when it comes to their utilities. I don't want people to be shoehorned into one way or one form of utility because that might not fit for everyone. Um, you can't always make everyone happy, but you can find ways to compromise and still give people options. America was founded on being able to choose your path forward and to find something that works for you. The issues and the concerns that someone who lives in Bellingham might not be the exact same for someone who lives out in the county and runs a farm. I want to make sure everyone has a seat at the table and is being represented in a fair way. Um, and that goes across the board.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. And third question is, polls show that Americans are frustrated with gridlock in government. Tell us about an experience where you effectively worked with someone with a different approach, different values, or different goals.
Absolutely. No, as someone who also sometimes gets frustrated with gridlock in government, It's one of the things I'm most excited to see, should I be elected, on how that actually functions. In my experience with it, I work quite often with a number of different shareholders and stakeholders that all have their own agenda or all see as their issue or problem taking number one priority. And the most important thing in my experience that you can do is you need to break down the problem and find where the common ground is. Everyone usually has the same concern. Sometimes it's a financial concern, sometimes it's a time or a scheduling concern, but you need to figure out where that is at its base level and then build from there. It often makes the transition process smoother, and it helps you set goals and deadlines for resolutions a lot easier when you know what the root of the problem is that everyone has in common.
Okay, thank you. So, once again, thank you, candidate Anderson, for giving the public this insight into your views and values. Viewers, please don't forget to vote by August 6th. Ballots sent by mail must be postmarked by that date. So ballots placed in drop boxes must be submitted by 8 p.m. that day. For more information, please see vote dot WA. Again, thank you, candidate Austin, and goodbye.
Thanks, Janet.